Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 8, doing our own personal challenge, A Man's Gotta Eat, in which all of our people are cannibals and can only wear clothing made from human hide. But anyways, we're not even concerned about that in the least right now, because you guys know what we are concerned about? We're concerned about a little thing called a little thing known as a doomsday rocket launcher that we had the wonderful privilege to pick up. So actually, just to show this thing off, I think we're going to go ahead and use it right off the bat. Now the thing that you have to consider with this, and I am going to load into our previous save immediately after using it, because as I have been informed by so many people, and I'm so thankful that you guys were considerate enough to warn me about this, the Doomsday Rocket Launcher is apparently a one-time use item. So let's you know what, just to make it a little bit extra fun, this is gonna be a little bit spoilery, I guess, for myself, seeing what is actually inside these pods. But let's go ahead and open one of the Crypto Sleep pods, and then we'll go ahead and have Febby take them all down. Unfortunately, Febby has got to be, like, freezing. Yeah, hypothermia shivering. Sorry, Febby! Inside, we have a bunch more dead people. A lot of them are friendly, though, and there's a lot of power armor, too. Man, that's actually a really good, and look at all that gold! That's a really good haul if it actually does remain the same. But, I think Febby might end up, committing suicide here. I apologize, Febby, but you're gonna come back to life in a second. Let's just see the, horrors that this thing actually results in. Is there any way we could hit? Okay, so that hits everyone. Cool. Fire, Febby! Fire at will! Fire at will! Oh my god, it takes forever to shoot! Okay, we need to move Febby out then, because Febby got knocked down! Ah! The weapon was dropped! Well, that's butts. Okay, you know what, fine. Well, we're just loading the save, that doesn't matter at all. Let's, do that again really quick, and in the meantime, I will actually discuss other things that I wanted to mention as we go ahead and see, to what use we could, or to see what, damnation and destruction the Doomsday Rocket Launcher can actually cause. It covers such a wide radius on the map, so it's certainly, to say the least, going to be quite impactful on, enemy fights and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and just go up here again. We won't open the pods this time, but we'll just go ahead and shoot them all. I want to kill 1,000,000 enemies! I guess this way we're still going to be doing so. I just wanted it to be a little bit more grandiose and exciting than just shooting a bunch of people in, Crypto Sleep pods. But you know what, that's okay. No wonder it was taking him so long. I, forgot to speed up the pace. Oh, yeah! Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, Lord! So much destruction! Oh, how much damage have these guys taken? Granted, we do have to consider that they were not they were inside the pods when the damage started. So theoretically, they actually should not take nearly as much damage as they would have if they weren't in it. Torso is shredded, right leg is shredded, and right tibia is cracked. This person is suffering from a lot of burns. So yeah, this person has suffered nothing from the Doomsday Rocket Launcher. I think that's because they were emerging from the pods while that was all going down. It did actually kill a ton of the, almost all of the Mega Scarabs, though, so that thing is going to almost certainly become quite in handy in our future if we ever desperately need an easy way out of a fight or something like that, because that is definitely what that's going to be. It's gonna be an easy out, mainly because it's a one-time use item, so we won't want to squander it. I think we'll almost certainly end up using it for some kind of, siege, because sieges are my least favorite types of attacks, and that should greatly increase, like, the advantage that we have on the enemy. So, in the meantime, you guys have been, I wanted to thank you all, because you guys have been incredibly helpful with the comments as of late in telling me like mistakes I've been making and stuff like that. Some of them I didn't even realize I made. Apparently I made this room a bit too big, and it's actually considered outdoors, as you can see. And I cannot believe I didn't think about this myself. But it wasn't because these two doors were open, it's because the roof isn't fully closed off. So what we need to do immediately is place that down right there. That is why the heater isn't providing much of any heat to the rest of the room. See, this one's like 28 degrees Celsius, when this one is -9. And of course, as you guys saw, all of our food is frozen, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Of course, that means it's not going to spoil, and we do have all these survival meals, so it's kind of a good thing that food wouldn't be spoiling in the time that we would want to eat these meals instead. Oh shoot, but those are frozen as well? Yeah, that makes sense. It's indoors, but it's still -3 degrees Celsius, so that those things totally would actually freeze. That means we need to get a heater in here. Those heaters, and making sure that we are able to close off that room, and that explains why Fedby is, like, still suffering from hypothermia, even if he's indoors and all, because he, has been sleeping in a room that is technically outside, which is obviously not the best thing in the world for him. Thank God I at least gave him the shirt, so that can be alleviated a little bit. But yeah, so I actually think the most important thing for us to do right now, and I'm gonna have Febby work on that, is definitely getting that, the roof on that position right there. Because otherwise, that's just going to be, a big ol' negative issue at hand. Getting the geothermal generator finished as well is going to be nice, though, so that's not a problem. But yeah, I forget if I finished this thought, but I just wanted to thank you all, because a lot of you have, been super helpful with the comments lately, and I do appreciate that so much, because, I'm only one man, you know? I make mistakes, and I do think I am a hell of a lot better at, there we go! It's indoors, and the heat is starting to build on up. Awesome sauce. So now the food actually should start to spoil, but a lot of it, still has a couple of days before it finishes spoiling. That actually, leads me to another comment. Here, I'm not actually going to specify who said what, because there was a lot of things mentioned, but the people who said the most were definitely, Roman Conqueror, Terrarian Noobs, and Bradley Vines. So thank you all once again for, all the incredibly helpful advice that you guys gave in regards to all that. One thing, that I would like to get started on, but I'm not sure when. Yeah, I thought so. We do have the 11 medicine right there. So that's 16 in total. There's only 4 right there. Is there? Yeah, there's the one that's in that stockpile zone too. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so we've got 16 medicine, which for our, like, 4 tribes people or whatever, I forgot that we got Tarjay back. That's so nice. But for 4 people, potentially going to be 5 before too long. At this point, 16 is enough that we don't need to worry about. But I have been informed that apparently there is an additional medicine in the game, which is known as, like, how is it pronounced? Like, Xerigum, I think, or Xerigum? Xerigium. Man, that is crazy. But apparently that is a, it's a plant which can then be harvested to, it can be harvested and used kind of as makeshift herbs. So, your people will, so now the colony can actually make medicine. Unlike before, when you would pretty much have to buy it to make sure to use it successfully. Actually, honestly, this is the funny thing, because I'm not sure if that was a thing that was out in the previous patch or not, to be completely honest. Kind of shows how much of a ding-dong I am. We have detected a cargo cluster, might as well check in on what it is. Just some more uranium, but that'll always be good to sell, and then we got some extra scrap metal on top of all that. So, there's that which, was mentioned, of course. Let's go ahead and start mining out all this stuff right here, because I don't want that rock there. And now that we probably won't have to worry about, like, cave-ins or anything, I think it makes sense to get rid of that. Oh, but maybe not all of that, because, as I mentioned before, we do want to, finish off getting the second geothermal generator going to make sure that we do have enough power for everything, because right now we are, like, not storing any power at all, which does make a lot of sense, because we The heaters have got to be sucking up so much power. We don't have many lights. We do have a couple of things. Here, let's turn off the tailor's bench and the comms console. No reason to have both of those running. And then, we'll keep the cooking stove going because we do still have that remaining meat. That one's rotting, that one's fresh. Oh, and shoot, we actually have run out of the survival meals, so those things are going by really, really quickly. Yeah, and no plants are growing. Okay, sorry. I need to pause and get ready to go, because, one comment that, did pop up was basically one saying that I am possibly screwed. It's possibly game over, man. Game over, because I do not have any method of growing plants because September has started and it is now officially too cold for plants to grow. So I need to get an indoor method of... here, let's even use silver just to make sure that this can be done ASAP. We need an indoor method of growing stuff. So, what that means is hydroponics table with hydroponic setup and all that jazz. So let's get 4 of them going, because it's good to get as many as we can. We won't finish off the room as of now, but I also think we will still have a wall right there, just to make sure that we get the room finished really, really quick. We could put the door instead, but the door does cost a hell of a lot more materials. And then it also makes sense to... We need a heater for that room, so we should get the heater right away. But then we also need to get the sun lamps, which apparently I completely forgot where they are in Misk, of course. So 1 sun lamp there, 1 sun lamp there, and then we should only need 1 heater, I believe? I may be wrong, but hopefully that will be the case. So let's put that right there. And then if we get to that really quickly, hopefully we won't have to worry about starvation, because that is actually definitely one of the biggest risks to the colony right now. We do still have food, like we did just grab some from the berries that we have with the nutrient paste dispenser, but that is going to run dry a hell of a lot faster than I would like it to. Who did I just grab for work? I grabbed Obama, so let's go ahead and check his health. He doesn't need rest, at least not all that soon. So let's get him to continue working on, basically pretty much a little bit of everything he can. Why are you... Oh, you're grabbing metal from down there. Okay, that makes sense. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you for that, my good sir. Yeah, especially since there is a lot of metal that does go into the works on the walls and all that. So, no more steel to work on for that whole area right there. People are waking up again. Obama's going to continue his work. I think a silver wall will also look really nice for that. Sorry about the Avast pop-up, although you guys could barely see it, so hopefully it wasn't much of a problem. But still, I understand it's annoying. So, mental break soon on Obama. It's probably got to do with sleep and hypothermia. Shivering hidden. What does that mean? What does the hidden part mean? I don't really like that. In the meantime then, hopefully he'll be okay. It is starting to rain, which obviously is just gonna make that hypothermia worse, but luckily he's actually not suffering from it anymore. Cooked cannibalism, did I select for this to be done forever? Yeah, I did. Another thing that was actually mentioned to me was apparently the fine meals do actually require 2 ingredients. One of them, quite possibly being vegetables. I don't know if there's actually a way to specifically look at that. Like, let me see. Fine meals config. Yeah, requires 5 meat, requires 5 vegetarians. So you guys are completely correct. Minimum skills cooking is 6. Whereas this one just requires 10 raw food, so it doesn't matter what it is, I suppose. So it's actually still the same amount. It's just, or that says work amount 5. No, I think requires, that's what I gotta look at. So they require the same amount, it's just a little bit different. So let's actually go to the fine meals, and we will actually pop a vegetarian. It can use any vegetarian style, that'll be good since those are actually required to make the meals to begin with anyways. I think we're starting to get snow! Yeah, I could see it on the ground. The ground is definitely starting to get impacted by snow. Hunter lacks weapon. That's okay. That doesn't matter at all. Obama is starting to go towards a bit of a mental. or his mental stats are low. Really need people to work on this stuff, so please, Obama, get back to work on that, because I do not want us to starve to death. We are now at only 25 food, so I think we should actually split everyone up. You is not a constructor. Oh, we just got him! Okay, cool. So that's nice. Another unit. That does mean more food is going to be used, but that also means we have another hand to start working on things. So let's get construction to 3, repair 4, growing can be a 1, mining will be 0. Ooh, but he's not a plant cutter, but that's okay. Then let's make crafting 2, even though he doesn't have a passion for it. We'll just have everyone craft to some degree. 3 right there. Don't need anything for that. And then let's actually go ahead and swap Target to focusing a lot more heavily on plant growing and cutting, because that is going to be so freaking important. So now you should be able to get to work on all this. Let's have him build that. In the meantime, Target will get the heater going, because that's the other most important thing, while everyone else works on the walls. Febby, you don't need to do that at all. Work on the silver wall. Because food is definitely our biggest worry right now. In fact, do we have enough? No, we need 10 in total, so we actually don't even have enough meat to get to work on that. Someone is visiting the colony. That's nice. We could kill them for meat if we wanted to. I don't really want to do that. Man, look at all this snow building up. That is pretty scary, to say the least, seeing as what we have to worry about. Work on the silver walls! Build them now! Build them now! Okay, you can eat, Febby, but once you're done with that, I want you to get to work. Oh, I wish I realized that we weren't able to grow any plants earlier. We might as well get rid of that growing zone then, and I believe actually the trees have come to a halt as well. That may or may not be the case, but either way, it's definitely a bad situation. Okay, so you is finishing building that. That's certainly good. Let's, what are you doing in oh, Target is getting sleep. Okay. First, let's have Target work on that. Then Target can get sleep. Febby, I would prefer you to work on the walls, so let's go ahead and do those ones, because I think those ones are actually pretty much completely finished. Oh, they are requiring so much silver, too. I didn't realize how much silver exactly went into the walls. We do now have an enemy attacker coming in, so that's extra scary. They do have some, rather frightening materials. There's only 4 of them, though, so I think we should be able to take them down with melee attacks alone. Which will probably be our main focus, mainly because of the, L15 guy, and even more importantly, the guy with the frag grenades, because I hate frag grenades more than I hate the fact that our people are currently, like, seriously at risk of starving to death. So, Febby is not getting rest, so let's go ahead and continue working on the walls then. You'll work on that silver wall. Obama can work on the heater, reserved by you. Okay, cool. Because really, now that we have the hydroponics table going, what is by far, at least one going, what is by far the most important is closing off this area so it will be considered indoors, getting the light finished, and getting the heater finished so we can actually get stuff growing. Because we've officially ran out of food. Not the worst thing in the world, seeing as we now have human prey to go ahead and feast upon in the near future. We just need them to attack before too long. So our people are going to go ahead and start starving. Which is gonna be really bad, but we should be able to utilize them for food before too long. We do also have some extra stone. Doesn't matter at all. I really shouldn't have used silver. I should have just used some kind of stone for all the building, but that is of course my bad. But we might as well mark all the scrap. I think we're gonna be able to pull out of this okay. It's just definitely going to be, a little bit of a scary position. Especially seeing as we still actually are not gaining power in our battery room. We very desperately need... Oh, shoot, they're here! Oh, that is my bad. Okay, well, the good news is, let's get, Luigi, indoors and ready to fight. In the meantime, let's wake up everyone else. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a little bit scary for Yui, but the good news is this guy should distract them for the time being. Ah, don't bother with destroying my base, you jerkwads. Here, let's start sending them over. Seeing as where they are now, that guy's tossing frag grenades. Oh, because he's the guy after Benestra. Well, he just just destroyed a part of our wall, I guess, so that makes me even more angry at Mr. Frag Grenade Man, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take him down. Melee attack, grab you, melee attack here. Let's actually just zoom out, that makes everything easier. Melee attack, and then, of course, melee attack. If the other dudes start shooting at our friends, oh no, don't go over. Oh, well, actually, that makes a lot of sense that he would go over there. Here, let's let him continue chasing that enemy until, oh, okay, he's gonna come around this corner, and then it's perfect to take him down. Everyone can melee attack him, that should finish him really quickly. I don't think those walls are too close to being destroyed, but our geothermal generator! Oh! I think we just lost our geothermal generator because I don't think there's anything we could do about that. Unless the snow is going to prevent it from getting destroyed, but I don't think there's any way. We might as well stop its power. You would think in this much cold and in the snow, the geothermal generator would not be able to, like, burn? So that makes me a little bit upset. Of course, that guy was still able to destroy a pair of our walls. So now that room is actually considered outdoors. Wonderful, even better. Whatever, though, we just gotta deal with what we get. Let's go ahead and continue melee attacking these dudes. Is Obama starving to death, or is that actually, like, just... he's not quite starving to death. He was hitting the frag grenade shots! Oh my god, that sucks. Well, whatever, those guys are gonna continue to take down all these jabronis. This, the guy with the Uzi, he's not fighting quite yet. They actually have also dropped survival meals, so that's an extra added bonus on top of all this, and fine meals, of course. So that's another piece of food for us. Our dudes, let's just go ahead and have the melee attack once again. Tarjay is actually probably going to be in a little bit of trouble, so we really need our dudes to get over and help. I might actually want to have Tarjay run, because I think one more hit might kill Tarjay. So, okay! Tarjay wasn't killed, just knocked out, so that's okay. This dude, we're probably gonna eat this man, I think. There goes Yui, but I think he was just a random dude, and the other colonist, or the other raider, is probably fleeing. So, now that we're at this point, let's go ahead and undraft all of our dudes. That'll be good for that. Oh no, Yui's our friend. We're losing... I'm a little bit upset with this. It does look like the fire has actually melted all the snow, so that allows it to make more sense. And it is right on top of a... Okay, you know what? I'm only going to accept that this thing would burn outside in this horribly cold weather, only because it's a geothermal generator, and logically that would make sense because it is, it should be providing a massive supply of heat. Of course, game logic isn't saying that, and that makes me a little bit upset. I think we should turn off everyone from being firefighters, because I don't think that's a priority at this point. In the meantime, Obama's super wounded, so we'll let him go ahead and get treatment when he needs be. But let's go ahead and then have Febby rescue Tarjay. Yep, there it goes. That sucks so bad. So freaking bad. Freaking jabronis. Of course, they burned the thing down. But, of course, we still have our steam geyser to utilize. So it's not the end of the world. We'll be able to use that thing later. Do we want this guy? I'm pretty sure we don't. Another guy who's incapable of dumb labor? What a jabroni. We are definitely not adding him to the colony. Did we grab a body? I want to make sure that we don't grab bodies yet. This man is still alive. Or this woman. I thought that person was dead. Interesting. Well, in the meantime then, I think it definitely is perfectly fine for us to just go ahead and keep on working on what we are. We, still have one more packaged survival meal. Yeah, one more, so I think we definitely actually do need to start, cooking up the bodies instead. Obama is in the midst of getting treatment before too long. Febby and, Yui are our two dudes. Febby is a doctor. Okay, cool. So Febby can go ahead and start treating these people, which makes a lot of sense, seeing as that is what he is starting to work on. So let's let's heal Obama first, because he is in fact our cook, so I think that makes a lot of sense to get him on his feet, so he could start cooking those meals for us, so we won't have to worry about that. Yes, he is indeed our cook. Okay, I just wanted to double check that, make sure that I'm not making a mistake here. After that, Febby is going to sit in his chair wanting treatment, but I think it makes sense to go ahead and heal the next doctor, main doctor being Luigi, so let's go ahead and heal Luigi first, then Febby, you can get all the treatment in the world, my good sir. Oh, God, Obama, don't do that. Don't do that, buddy. I understand that. Oh, he's about to go crazy, though. Okay, he's eating raw human meat. Because I can't lose him. He's our chef. Don't feed it to someone. Eat it yourself. Put it down and eat it. He is not a hauler. Eat it. Is he eating it himself? I think he is. Okay, cool. So that should have helped his food. No, it didn't. I think he still fed it to Febby. Which didn't help much if he did. Oh, God. Okay, so this person's a lot. No, they all would have dropped their things. Okay, here's what we're doing. To make sure that this works as fast as possible, Obama, grab your gun, get out there, shoot this person. Take him down. Take him down. Where is Obama? Obama, go! Go! Move! I told you to shoot this person! You foolish fool! Shoot him! Kill him! Okay, good. He's dead. Now you strip. Now you haul. No, you don't drop Uzi. Now you cook food. Cook the food of men and then eat it. No! Obama has given up and is wandering around in a daze. God damn it. Okay, well, I can't say that wasn't to be expected. If he actually went out and shot the body, maybe he would have had an extra chance. Or a bit more time to go ahead and accomplish that when I actually told him to. I want to check you, see if he has any passion for cooking. No, just a 3. You know, does anyone have a passion for cooking? Let's see. Character, obviously I already checked you. No. Yes! Tarjay does. Okay. So that means Tarjay is our secondary chef. Let's put a 3 right there. Let's go ahead and work on capturing Obama right now, because why the hell not? Yui should be, yeah, he's fully healed. Oh, we could just arrest him. Okay, that's even better. Yeah, just arrest him. Put him in his wee little cell. We'll try to get him food before too long so he won't starve to death. We need to finish this wall as well. Hopefully we have enough wood to get one wall repaired, because we have a bed in that room, and so we totally need to get that thing finished. But I think we should have enough. Yeah, there's wood right there. 54. Awesome. So then, Tarjay, how wounded are you? Human left fist. Does that mean it needs to be bandaged? Slightly impaired, poorly bandaged. Okay, yeah, so that means it was indeed bandaged. Cool. I think you should be able to get up then, Tarjay. Yeah, you could heal. I'm sorry, but you could heal later on. I want you to start getting to work on cooking stuff for us. Mental break imminent on Luigi. Oh no, mental break imminent on Febby, probably because of food. Oh god, this food issue is so freaking bad. Here, Febby, you're going to walk on in there. Mental break on Luigi, it's probably the same shindig? Yeah. Okay, Luigi is starting to starve to death as well, which means Luigi will also wander into that room. Tarjay, how are you doing for food? You have enough. So, Yui, you're getting rest, or you, not Yui. He seriously needs rest. Okay, is that everyone? 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Yeah, that's everyone! Okay, shoot, we need to deal with this food problem quick then, because the problem is, we need the hydroponics room finished so we could have a more secure method of gathering food. But we can't do that until, no, cook it first. So once that's finished, no, cook more. Which one was closer to a mental break? Febby. Yeah, okay, Febby, eat. Good work, my, good sir. Obama has had a mental break and is going on a rampage. We'll deal with that before too long. I think Obama is dead. I think we're probably gonna say goodbye to Obama, unfortunately. Febby, how are you doing in total? Raw cannibalism, cooked cannibalism, that's fine. Why? Oh, Febby must have just eaten human meat before. That's seriously unfortunate. At least he's still in the positive, though. So then, I think what we definitely need to do is continue working on that for him. The meal has been finished, so Luigi, you can eat as well. Once you're finished with that, you could go ahead and start, continuing the rest of this work. The heater's been finished! Okay, let's get that thing done. Finish off as many, remaining walls as we can. Then, I think at this point, maybe we should just lock this. Obama doesn't seem to be destroying anything. So let's lock this room. Yeah, Obama's just wandering around. I think we might just let Obama starve to death. I feel a little bit bad, but I think that might be the best way to handle this. In the meantime, cannot prioritize Luigi's not a cook. Who was our secondary cook? Tarjay, that's right. Okay, Tarjay, where are you, buddy? I want to keep on utilizing you for food. I appreciate that you're going to go ahead and start doing mining work, but I think the food is much more important. Because otherwise the colony is going to get completely wrecked. So, yeah, I think we're just gonna say goodbye to Obama. We could try to capture him right now, but I don't... Oh god, he escaped! Okay. I should have imagined that, especially since I was hearing that, like, don't, going on in the background. Tarjay does not have any weapons because Tarjay was knocked out. So let's go ahead and grab that machine gun. That'll be Tarjay's new weapon. In the meantime, Yui is doing good work there. Let's take Febby and have Febby deal with Obama. Because now that's 2 more rooms that are officially outside again. I should have stopped him earlier. Oh, kill him, kill him. Just kill him. Okay, he's just gonna die. Obama's gone. Obama's not part of the colony anymore. I'm accepting that, and we're just gonna deal with it. Let's go ahead and use granite blocks, or granite, because I think we should have a fair amount of those. Is that granite? Granite! Yeah, we definitely have more than enough granite. So get to work, Febby! Build that! That is someone's bedroom, and now someone doesn't even have a bedroom, so I think it's a good idea to go ahead and just set, like, all of these to no longer be colonist ones. Although, okay, yeah, there we go. Is this one medical? Oh yeah, it is medical, because that's a medical prisoner bed. Whatever, that's fine. In the meantime, Febby, what's up with you, buddy? It's got all sorts of negatives, but, and it's not going into the positives again. Where are you going? Hauling steel? Oh, from there. Okay, so that actually is relatively local steel. Okay, I'm alright with Febby doing that. But now Febby has given up on the colony, is wandering around in a haze. Wonderful. Should have kind of figured that was going to happen. Okay. Well, let's arrest Febby. We can't arrest Febby until we actually have the door finished. Okay, well, the good news is actually now Febby's room will go ahead and become someone else. So this is all going to become a prisoner room. That'll be fine. Cannot set outdoor beds for prisoners. Because that door's there now. Oh my god. Is that just because... Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, you just can't do that in general. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's not... I shouldn't be complaining about that. Let's have Luigi work on that then. That will get finished. Luigi will go ahead and bring Febby indoors. Where's Tarjay? What are you working on? Someone needs to get this wooden door finished. Please. God. Where were you? Where were you? You going all the way up there just to grab some frickin' silver? Oh, Lord, I really should not have made these silver walls then. They just require way too much silver, apparently. I don't know why I did that, too, seeing as we have all this stone and stuff here. But this is such... I mean, this is a challenge for a reason. I like this. It's exciting that things are difficult and hard for us right now. I just wish... I had done a better job of not being a total... ding-dong about the food scenario. So we may be screwed, there may still be hope, and I actually do sincerely believe that there is still hope. Obama is dead, so that's more meat for us right now. The big problem at hand, though, is definitely, like, all the mental breaks that are happening. And the worst part is, what initiated all of those... Did we just lose Febby? I think we just lost Febby. I think he left the map. Where's Febby? Oh no, he's indoors with us again. Okay. And Febby's the one walking around in a haze, I'm pretty sure. Let's grab you. What are you doing with that shirt on, buddy? You can, go ahead and drop that. Because you are a nudist, my good sir. In fact, actually, was he the nudist? Yeah, you're the nudist. You can't be walking around with clothes, silly Billy Papa Chili. You could go ahead and arrest Febby. Now that we can actually do that. Arrest him. What the hell? What? What? Has Febby rejoined us? I hope he has. If he has, that's awesome. I can control Febby. I don't know what happened there, but I'm happy it did. Can you do something, you? Thank you. Rather than just standing in place when you indeed are not drafted. Okay, so, that's really good for us. Sucks that we lost Obama because he was a really, really good chef. But, we do have Tarjay to be our chef now, and I think that's actually perfectly fine. We do only have 4 colonists, though, in total, so we definitely do need to try to get good defenses set up in the future, because otherwise, mental break imminent for Luigi. Luigi, can you get indoors then? What is your problem? Cooked cannibalism, very tired. Freezing! Get indoors, you freaking idiots! You don't need to work when you're very tired. That's right now, in regards to the mental states for people, I think my biggest complaint is that people will continue to automatically work when they're very tired. I don't get why that happens. When you're very tired, unless I specifically tell you to work, you should always work on your own. But now she'll hopefully get some sleep. Get some sleep, you ding-dong. Get some sleep. Does she not have a bed? Oh, she needs a bed. Okay, it's 100% my fault. I apologize. So let's go ahead and mark those as non-prisoner, and then Luigi should get some sleep. Good. Awesome. 100% my bad. I apologize for that. So let me just go ahead and check over the comments one more time, because we are at the end of the video. Talked about the Doomsday rocket launcher, talked about the medicine plants, talked about the roof being not complete in here. Talked about people thinking I'm dead because of September. Oh, need to get a cooler room set up as well. Right now, a cooler is still definitely not a major priority, though, especially seeing as a lot of the meat that we're going to use should, yeah, it's frozen, so it won't spoil, both of them. So that's nice. Actually, all 3 of them are frozen and won't spoil. I'm so sorry to lose Obama. I feel so bad for our good old friend. Good old pal friend. He did some really good work during his time in the colony, but had to come to an end eventually, and we will enjoy feasting upon his flesh. So, and then lastly, oh yeah, one thing that was mentioned, that I didn't think about before, is that, it would make a lot of sense to go ahead and put the bodies inside the, cooler room as well, because then they won't freeze. Obviously, that's not a worry right now, as I just mentioned, but that'll be a cool thing to actually kind of consider in the future. You know what I'm going to do? Is there a good method to get silver in the near future? We did get a lot more silver here, so let's mine that out. Do we have any silver in there? No, we don't. None at all. There was also more silver down below, but I also really don't want to mine out silver for the most part right now, because then our people are going to continue to freeze, seeing as we are in the midst of winter. Or September, or whatever season, well, September isn't winter, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Fall and winter, we're in a cold season, we're in a bad spot. That's basically all I'm trying to say is, I don't know, whatever, we're just going to continue to consider that stuff later on. So anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer! And I will see you all in the next one.